And we are live. Yes, yes, yes. Making sure audio is working as always. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Hello, everyone that is watching the replay. Okay, cool. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about the Fact Music Awards because it just happened. And hi, Katie. How are you doing? So I was originally going to talk about recent comebacks and also the Fact Music Awards, but I figured that would be a very long live stream. So, hi Anthony, how are you? So today I'm just going to be talking about the Fact Music Awards that just took place. So I believe this is the first K-pop award show for the season, I believe. Because I know that K-dramas, they had their, like, an award recently. But I believe for K-pop, this is like the first award show of the season. So I personally, I love award season. I know a lot of people don't because a lot of times it's kind of a popularity award more than whether a group or an artist actually gets awarded because they deserve it. So I get that. I mean, I think that goes with award shows just globally in general for anything, like even in schools and stuff. But I mean, but personally, I like to look at award shows as a time to celebrate, especially K-pop, because I'm a multi-stan and seeing a lot of my fave groups perform together, you know, like in the same night, it's exciting for me. And I also like predicting who's going to get the award and whatnot, even though most of the time we know who's probably going to be taking home the awards that year. Hi, Shoal 289 Lee. Yeah, so personally, I love award show season. Do I get disappointed at times? Yes, because some award shows are not, you know, fair, obviously. I don't know an award show that actually is fair. But nonetheless, it's really exciting. I personally love it. I love this time of year, not only because of the holidays, but again, award shows and end of the year performances. And it's kind of like, I feel like, hi, David. So I kind of feel like award, like, especially in October, this is like the last month where everyone is trying to push for those comebacks for sure. And I think November and December, everyone is kind of focusing on, first of all, award show season. Everyone's focusing on those like end of the year performances and things like that. And then, and kind of just winding down for the holidays, even though I don't think idols necessarily rest for the holidays. But yeah, this month it's definitely like that last push for those comebacks. But yeah, I personally love award show season. Yeah. Rogue has Instagram now, and Unhyuk reopened his Instagram account. I know. I started following them. I love it. I'm so happy. Hey Vanessa. Okay, so yeah, so to anyone that is just joining, I originally was going to talk about recent comebacks and the Fact Music Awards, but I'm just going to keep this live stream only on the Fact Music Awards, because I do want to talk about it. And yeah, and I'll probably do another live stream talking about recent comebacks and upcoming comebacks because you all, October is jam-packed with comebacks and November. Like everyone is coming back. Speaking of comebacks, yes, Taemin dropped his teaser for new solo album. Yes, it's going to be called Guilty. I'm excited for it. I would love to see ATEEZ in American award shows someday. Me too. I think ATEEZ, I'm amazed that they haven't been invited out to American award shows. Even though here's the thing with American award shows, I don't want people to think that just because you made it in an American award show, it's a sort of validation, because I think a lot of people hold American award shows to a certain standard, and it shouldn't be like that. Like, I wish companies and artists would not take American award shows seriously, because that's a whole other thing. But anyway, but yes, I would love to see ATEEZ regardless perform in not only American award shows, just like I think shows globally in general. But yeah. I can't wait for Taemin's comeback. Me too. I can't stop listening to Fact Check. Me too. Oh my gosh, definitely. NCT 8 with that comeback for sure. I absolutely love Fact Check. Alrighty, so I think I'm gonna get started with the winners. So, 17 dropped photos for 17th Heaven, and Whoa, June has carrots in touch of a coma. Thank you for saying that, Vanessa, because we're gonna segue to talk about 17, you all, because 17 took home the Daesang. I mean, and rightfully so. I saw the winners for Fact Music Awards, and congrats to my fave K-pop groups, aespa for Worldwide Icon and NewJeans for Listener's Choice. Yes, we're going to be talking about that. I just wish SM gave Johnny more lines. I agree, Katie. SHINee is performing at Tokyo Dome on February 2024, and this time Anyu will join, fingers crossed. Ooh, yes, hopefully. Alrighty, you all. So, plus Anyu is doing well right now. I love to hear that. Am I glitching? I see in my screen I'm glitching. Hopefully I'm not. Okay, technology, that's cool. Thanks. 17 taking the big award home. You all, this has been 17's year. Super is quite literally perfection. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, so 17, they took home the Daesang Award, and rightfully so. These guys, Super, I saw on Instagram, someone posted, Super has been doing really well in terms of like streaming and charts and things like that throughout the year. And personally, so I'm probably being really biased, but personally, Super is one of my top favorite comebacks of the year. I already have, normally I wait until the end of the year to make my list of my top favorite comebacks. But I already have my top favorite list of comebacks this year. And spoiler, Super is in my top rank. Great. It says my streaming, I have poor streaming health. Great. Thanks, technology. Thanks. Okay. Hopefully it's still fine. You all let me know if I'm glitching or something. If I'm having a technical malfunction, please let me know, because on my end, I have no idea how to fix this. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully this is okay. Yeah, so 17 is definitely part of my top 5. I'm not going to say which position specifically, but it's pretty high up there. And so Super is one of my favorites. And I am looking forward to their comeback. Although I am almost certain their comeback is not good. It's going to be nothing like Super. And I'm accepting that. Because Super, like everything about it, the music video wasn't so like, it wasn't like super, I don't know, complicated. I mean, the music video for Super in itself is just the members in front of a building with dancers, a bunch of dancers. And the key thing was the strength and the synchronization in the choreography. Every single person that was part of that performance in the music video, and also their live performances too, were spot on for sure. And the song in itself is an anthem. It's 17's anthem of saying like, here we are, this is us, you know, and it's definitely an anthem, 17's anthem. I know I keep saying that, but and it's so empowering. It's so powerful. It's so awesome. And I've seen almost all of their performances that they have done of Super that I've seen online, from the live band version to concert versions to music show performances, etc., etc. I have seen pretty much all of them. And every single time I see their performance, I am just in awe of how solid. I mean, 17, they're the synchronization kings. We all know that. But the fact that these guys, they produce their own music, they choreograph, they do everything. And they know what works best for themselves. And like, I feel like this song is just, it represents everything that they are. And I love it so much. 100%. So by them taking home the Daesang award, 100% deserved. So deserved. And if this is any indication to the rest of the award season, then it's looking good. I really hope that 17 does take home a lot of awards, because I definitely do believe that they deserve it. They are one of the most solid groups. And again, their comeback for Super has been spot on. I'm looking forward to their next comeback. I know it's not going to be like Super. I know I keep saying that, but and yeah, even though I think their comeback is going to be more like on the bright side, I wonder if it's probably going to sound like World, maybe. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. Even though part of me wants them to release another song like Super, but that's not how it goes. You know, you can't recreate something. History doesn't. Wait, what is it? I forgot what the quote goes. But anyway, I'm really happy that they took home the big award, and I hope that they do take home a lot more awards this award show season. Yeah. Hoshi Screams, Scoops Young, I love you, was the highlight of speeches. I saw a little bit of that. Yes. I mean, I wish he could have been there. But yeah, so overall, huge congrats to 17. Like, huge congrats, very well deserved. Absolutely love it. Okay, so next, I lost my list. I had a list. Okay. All right. Next up is the Artist of the Year, the Bonsang. Hold on a second. Baekhyun will release his album next year. Yes, it's going to be Baekhyun 4, and I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Ali, good morning from Singapore. Hey! We're just talking about the fact, music awards. So, because it's the start of award show season, and I love award show season. Okay, so Artist of the Year, the Bonsang this year is aespa, ATEEZ, ITZY, IVE, Lim Young-woong, NewJeans, NMIXX, 17, Stray Kids, and Treasure. So, I believe all of these groups are 4th gen, except 17. Yes, because ATEEZ debuted in the end of 2018. And Lim Young-woong, I don't know what generation he's part of. Is he part of 3rd or 4th generation? So I believe 17 is the only 3rd gen group? What? Wait, are they the only 3rd gen group that performed? Oh, that's shocking. Okay. Well, I guess other 3rd gen groups I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, yeah, so I am happy to see ATEEZ get an award. Same for Treasure. I think ATEEZ is another group that definitely had a really solid comeback with Bouncy, and obviously Halizia, but that was literally the last day of like 2022. But Bouncy is chef's kiss. That's another performance that I've seen so many times, and oh, my hair. That's another performance that I've seen so many times, and ATEEZ, they are solid through and through every single performance. And spoiler, that's another one of my top favorite comebacks of 2023. So, yeah. I have good news and bad news. What you want to hear first? Bad news and then good news. I like NCT 127's fact check, but I am surprised to see that Jaehyun is last on the line distribution food chain, for lack of better words. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh no. Yeah, but NCT's fact check. And also shout out to Taeyong, like that choreography. I love the choreo. So yeah, tell me the bad news and then the good news. I always prefer bad news first and then end it with good news. So it's like something that's not so bad. Yeah. So I tried seeing some of the performances of the Fact Music Awards, and but obviously they haven't uploaded like the official performances yet, so I'm just waiting for those. But from what I have seen, definitely 17 is one of my favorite performances, and ATEEZ. Like, I'm telling you, their performances are so solid, especially for Super and Bouncy. Like, top-notch performers. Lay's birthday was a few days ago. Yes. He recently had a concert. SM revealed their plans for the next year, and it doesn't look good for Suju, TVXQ, and SNSD. For next year. Oh yeah, I don't know about next year. But TVXQ, their massive comeback for their 20th anniversary is on December 26th, on their anniversary. So I'm expecting them to go big, like have a huge comeback. But in terms of Suju and Girls' Generation, I don't know. Well, we gotta see. Then again, SM changes their plans here and there. Sometimes they'll have, like remember when they announced like, oh, Baekhyun's gonna have a comeback, and then Baekhyun's like, no, I'm not, and blah blah blah. So SM, they'll announce like a comeback or something, and then they'll not announce a comeback, and then later on they do announce it. So I think those things are up for change. So just because we don't see anything for Suju, TXQ, or Girls' Generation doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, because anything can change. So I think right now they don't have any plans, but maybe, throughout the year they'll be like, yes, we're ready for a comeback. Can't argue with that. ATEEZ performances are, yes, they're fire. I definitely love ATEEZ's performances. The bad news is I'm not going for Delight fan meeting in Singapore. Oh no, because it's on a weekday and none of my friends could take work leave, so I'm quite depressed about it. Oh no, oh dang. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'd be crying. I'd be in a corner crying. I'd probably quit my job in order to see them. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I would never do that. Or maybe. Man, that sucks. Oh, hopefully they'll go back again. What do you think of NMIXX's new version of Oh? I have to check it out. Also, I don't even know if that's how you say the title of the song, because the original version is not my cup of tea. I have to check out the new version. I haven't heard the new version yet, but I will. If it's different from the original version, then I'll check it out. The thing is that NMIXX, they're so talented, and I feel like at least the songs that I heard don't showcase how talented these girls are. But I'll definitely listen to the new version. Speaking of SM, I need an announcement from them about Sehun's enlistment. I don't know. SM is playing the waiting game right now. I wanted to go alone, but I wasn't sure of the venue, so I gave a skip. Aww. I mean, I've gone to concerts alone, and honestly, I've had a blast. I mean, I've gone to concerts with people and also alone, and I've had a blast either way. But I understand if you're not certain about the venue and the location and stuff. I totally get it. But I'm sure they'll go back again. Alrighty. I'm anxiously waiting for Big Hit to announce another BTS members enlistment. We know they're coming. Oh my goodness, Vanessa. Yes. I feel like every day, same for Sehun, every day I'm just looking at the news. And then today they announced Jimin's project thing, and I got scared for a second. But yeah, they announced something new, and yeah. I think RM might be next to enlist. Ooh, maybe. It seems like SHINee might have a world tour next year. I hope so. I really hope so. I would love to see that. I would love to attend a SHINee concert. Okay, so Worldwide Icon Award goes to goes to the lovely aespa. So yeah, so they took home the Worldwide Icon Award, and I'm happy to see aespa getting awards. And they did perform in the Fact Music Awards, but I couldn't find like an official video for it. I'm pretty sure fans have uploaded like clips of it, but I haven't seen it yet. But they did perform Better Things, I believe. And Better Things is one of my new favorite aespa songs. I I saw them in concert recently, and by recently I mean like a month or two ago when they were on tour, but their concert was so good. Who is your bias in aespa? I've been asked this question so many times, and I cannot tell you because my bias changes all the time. But in the concert, it was definitely Ning Ning. Ning Ning was so good. I mean, same for Karina, Giselle, and Winter. Winter, in their concert, Winter had her guitar solo, electric guitar solo. She was a total rock star. Total rock star. But yeah, as of right now, it's Ning Ning. Even though, again, Karina, Giselle, and Winter, and Ning Ning, they're great. But yeah, Ning Ning so far is my bias. And the thing with aespa's light stick, so I have an aespa light stick. You could buy additional, because it doesn't come with the actual light stick, but you could buy their little symbols and put it in the light stick. And in the concert, there were people with like the symbols of like their biases. And I thought that was such a cool idea, because I know a lot of people put like the names of their biases on the actual light stick. But in terms of aespa, like you could just purchase their little symbol and have it inside the light stick. And it's really cool. But I don't have that because my bias changes all the time. And I like having their name aespa. I actually have their light stick over there. I should probably bring it. But yeah, I like their name aespa, and it's so pretty. But yeah, I thought that was really clever. But anyway, I love that they spoke 4 languages, accepting the award, flexing the worldwide icon title a little. I love them so much. Yes. The good news is, yes, I decided to just get Daesang's latest album because I couldn't decide, but I was like, just get it and then get aespa album and a SM Town album. Yes. Honestly, like sometimes you just have to do those like those sudden purchases. Like if you see an album, just get it. Like don't wait. I did that for my Daesang album up there. I saw it and I was like, I gotta get it. I mispronounced and mixed song. It's oh, my bad. Capital O. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it oh or ooh? But anyway, I will check out the new version. So yeah. So even though I haven't seen their aespa's performance in the Fact Music Awards, but I can tell you all when they performed Better Things, they had just released it, and everyone in the venue, at least from where I was sitting, everyone was singing to it. And again, the song had just recently released. Like it was a brand new song and everyone was singing to it. So Better Things is definitely a hit. I personally love it. Everyone around me loved it. And I'm sure their performance in the Fact Music Awards was great. And I hope that they will be able to attend other award shows, more award shows this year. Because one thing that I love about award shows is the performances. And I wish the Fact Music Awards would have uploaded their performances already. But at this point, I don't think they've uploaded the official videos of their performances. But anyway, but the thing that I love about award shows is that they could make their performances 1,000 times bigger than how it normally is. So they could have extra props, crazy projections on the screens, dancers galore, like make it huge. And yeah, so I don't know if aespa's performance was grand. I believe they performed Better Things and Spicy. But I am happy that they did get that icon award, global icon or worldwide icon, right? Worldwide icon. And I'm happy that they went on tour. I think their tour was fantastic. At least from the show that I went to, everything was very smooth. The merch, the lines, the concert, everything was smooth. I didn't have any problems. And I think it was handled well. I think it was also promoted fairly well. Of course, just like everything else, I wish it would have been promoted even more. But I think it was really, really well done. Sorry, get aespa and SM Town albums in December. I'm planning on bulk buying a lot of albums in December. So meaning all the albums that I've been wanting to get since January, I'm probably going to splurge in December. It's probably going to be a gift to myself. My bias in aespa is Winter and Ning Ning, but Ning Ning and Giselle always changes. Aw, and my second fave. I'm telling you, Winter using that, like playing that electric guitar, total rock star. Total rock star, and I want her to release. And then the funny thing is that in the concert, her solo song was a ballad. So I thought she was gonna like perform another rock song or something, but no, it was a ballad. So I like seeing her duality. So I wonder if and when she does release a solo song, if it'll be more on the rock side or the ballad side, because she would be great doing either genre. My bias is Winter. Ellie, where's your aespa vlog? I know. I still have to edit it. Oh, I still have to edit and talk and like do a mini recap. I still have to do it. I know. It's coming. It's probably going to be released when aespa has their comeback at this point, which their comeback is going to be very soon. I believe it's going to be in November. I'm planning on getting Q's Good and Great and Taemin's Guilty on Christmas. Ooh, yes. Jin Young from GOT7 danced to NewJeans Super Shy. I saw that. Like, Jin Young from GOT7 and Minhyuk from Monsta X, they are all over the internet right now. Like, Jin Young's my GOT7 bias, and Minhyuk is my Monsta X bias wrecker. He used to be my bias wrecker, but now he's like my bias wrecker. Anyway, the point is, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with all the content that we're getting. It's so fun. How happy are you that Eunhyuk and Rogue are on Instagram? I'm so happy and overjoyed. I started following them as soon as I saw somebody posted on Twitter, and I'm like, what? I followed immediately. I follow both of them now, and I'm loving the content that we're getting. Hopefully Eunhyuk does more dance videos, like dance challenge videos. Love that. Your Christmas gift to yourself, spend all the money at one. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm planning on doing. And also because there's still more comebacks happening that I want to buy the albums for. So there's that. Jin Young looks good in his uniform. Jin Young looks, he is such a good looking man. I remember at my Shiny concert, they were dancing a NewJeans song. NewJeans is everywhere. Like, I feel like that is like the go-to like kind of dance song. Dance song? Like, I feel like everyone knows kind of like the choreography to it because it's so fun. All right, so the best performer in the Fact Music Awards went to IVE. So I did see their performance on the Fact Music Awards, and I thought it was really well, but it was like a fan cam, so I didn't actually get to see, like, you know, how it was on TV. But from what I saw, it was really good. I'm not 100% familiar with IVE's music. Well, yeah, music and videos, except their title tracks. And the thing that I like about IVE is that their music is so different. It's not like, I don't know how to describe their music, but it's very different, and I like their voices, their vocals together. It's so good. So yeah, so I'm happy that they did get an award, Best Performer. Now I'm kind of curious who the nominees were. But overall, I'm happy that IVE did get an award. Now, the award, okay, so before I go to the next award, I'm so excited of Taemin's comeback. Me too. I'm excited and I'm curious what's gonna happen with that. I'm curious about where he's heading in terms of music genre and stuff and concept, because I think he mentioned that it's kind of different than what he's done before. So I'm very intrigued. And also the title is called Guilty. So, and knowing Taemin, it's gonna be legendary. Jackson is my bias in GOT7, and he is so sexy. Jackson was my first GOT7 bias, and Jin Young was my bias wrecker, but then it switched. So now Jin Young is my bias, and Jackson's my bias wrecker. And then at one point it was JB. So there's that. But right now it's been Jin Young for, I guess, the last 3 years. But Jackson was my first GOT7 bias. My friend went to see NHYPEN last Friday in LA, and it was her first ever K-pop concert. Ooh, and her bias in NHYPEN is Haesung. Haesung's my NHYPEN bias. But even though I'm not a big fan of them, I'm trying to get into them or other boy groups. So I'm only sticking to EXO because EXO is my only number one fave boy group. EXO is amazing. And so is NHYPEN. And NHYPEN has a really cool storyline in their music videos. It's very cinematic. So if you watch just watch NHYPEN's music videos, it's very cool because they're vampires. So it's very intriguing. And Haesung is my bias. And Jake is my bias wrecker. I heard that Taemin's comeback might be a sequel to Criminal. Oh, interesting. I want to see that. Yeah. Okay, so really quickly, moving on. So the 4-star award, which I'm going to be 100% honest with you all, I don't necessarily know what that means, the 4-star award, but they gave it to Stray Kids. And considering their comeback was S-Class, or like 5-star. So I thought that was kind of funny. The 4-star award went to Stray Kids. But anyway, I am happy that Stray Kids did get an award. And yeah, I saw a bit of their performance. I couldn't see the whole thing, but I did see their performance on the VMAs. And oh wait, hold on a second. I think do I have a Stray Kids picture here? Oh yes, I do. Okay, so I did see a little bit of their performance on the Fact Music Awards, and they did a great job. Stray Kids is another group that they're so solid, even though S-Class isn't my favorite Stray Kids song, but I still think they did a great job, no less. But I did see their performance in the VMAs, and they were so good. Like, their energy was top notch, amazing. And I'm happy that they were invited out to like perform and whatnot. And again, I don't want groups and artists I don't want people to strive to get validation from American award shows and from the American population. I don't want people to put like American things on a pedestal. Like, I don't want them to get their validation from that. I want them to know that they are successful and they don't need the validation from other people. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people take American award shows so seriously. But again, that's a whole other thing. Didn't Stray Kids win an award at the VMAs? I believe they did. I forgot which award it was, but I believe they did. Actually, let me search it up really quickly. They won for Best K-pop, I believe. Yes. So I think they won the K-pop group, right? Excuse me. Yeah. Yes, Best K-pop. So I'm really happy that they did win something. Again, I think Stray Kids is another group that they're very solid through and through. They also produce their own music. And I think there's a difference when a group produces music for themselves because they know what works best for them and they know what each member's strengths are. And so they could utilize it. And that's another thing that I love about 17 and Stray Kids. And yeah. Okay, moving on to... Okay, so listener's choice went to NewJeans. So I don't know if listener's choice is basically based off of like an artist that was streamed the most or people were able to vote. But congrats to NewJeans. Super Shy is everywhere. And earlier this year, it was OMG. I feel like every song that NewJeans releases, it's a hit. I'm not a fan of all of their songs, but I do like OMG and Super Shy. So they do have good music. And I think they're doing a great job. Okay, so next, so I thought, hold on a second. Okay. Next up is Next Leader. So Next Leader, the winners are RIIZE and ZEROBASEONE. So I don't recall if previous the Fact Music Awards. I don't know if in previous years they had 2 winners for Next Leader, probably, but it's RIIZE and ZEROBASEONE. So RIIZE recently debuted and they already got an award, so good for them. And ZEROBASEONE is the group from the Mnet survival show Boys Planet. Yes, Boys Planet. I have to remember. Because I'm like so used to saying survival show, produce 101. I always say when it comes to survival shows, produce. But anyway, I've heard a lot of good things about ZEROBASEONE. I'm not 100% familiar with their music. They did have one song. So I don't know if it's actually from ZEROBASEONE or if it's from Boys Planet. But there's a song that I was like, oh, this song is a jam. But instead, the song that they promote a lot is Bloom. So I think that's like their official debut. But anyway. But yeah, so congrats to RIIZE and ZEROBASEONE. RIIZE recently actually RIIZE was in KCON Saudi Arabia, and they traveled back to Korea to perform in the Fact Music Awards. That is wild, because literally KCON was this weekend, right? It was this weekend. Oh my gosh, yeah. I saw them perform. They did amazing. I'm so happy for them. Yeah, so I'm shocked that oh my gosh, they're booked and busy. So yeah. And I look forward to RIIZE's next comeback. I don't know when it's going to be. Apparently, it's going to be later on this year, probably in October, November, December. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just release like a special single. I don't know. I haven't checked SM's recent comeback thing, but I am looking forward to what else RIIZE will release musically, because their stage performance is really good. I gotta give them that. Yeah. More K-pop comebacks. You forgot Blackpink Jennie finally releasing You and Me, even though I heard the song so many times from Coachella Born Pink tour when she performed at Vegas when I was there. Yes. So, okay, Anthony. So I was originally going to talk about comebacks and the Fact Music Awards, but I decided to just talk about the Fact Music Awards. I'll talk about like recent comebacks probably in another live stream and upcoming comebacks in October. But yes, I saw that she did release a music video for that song, and the cover art is like the same is the person that did Sailor Moon, so I thought that was super pretty. The cover art is gorgeous. And yeah, and I'm happy that she did release it. So, and in typical YG fashion, they released it with like a week's notice. Like, I wish YG would have been building up to it. Like, hey, in like 3 weeks, Jennie's going to release a music video. But instead, YG's like, hey, yeah, Jennie's releasing a music video this Friday. But it's YG. I mean, what do you expect? But yeah, I am happy that she did release an official video for it. It's really good. I watched the DNE KCON performances. It is so awesome. Me too. And Super Junior. Super Junior turned KCON into a super show. But that's for a whole other day, because I could talk about that all day. I remembered being so happy and screaming when SHINee won the Melon Awards in 2013. Aww. Oh, that must have been so fun. I hope SM don't just abandon Super Junior at one side. I will rage if they do, because they took away Label SJ. I don't think so, because right now, if you see Super Junior, they are booked and busy. I mean, they were at KCON, and they had their super shows. Do they have another super show coming up? Or is it, no, it's the DNE FanCon. But right now, and also seeing, they were in SM Town, and seeing how Kyuhyun, Donghae, and Eunhyuk are still part of Super Junior, and it's like there's literally no difference whether they're in SM or not, etc., etc. Even though they are part of SM when it comes to group activities, but I don't think SM will just abandon Super Junior. At least I hope that they don't. But just by seeing what they've been doing a lot lately, I mean, they've been doing a lot of shows, and of course juggling shows, with the members' individual activities. It's a lot. Like, Donghae was literally, he was in SM Town, he flew back to Korea to film, and then he flew again to perform, and then it's like, so they're very busy. But I think I don't think SM is gonna abandon them. So now when are they gonna have their comeback as a group together again? I have no idea. So that's another, comebacks are another thing. I don't know. But I am hoping that they'll do a Super Show 10 and tour the world. Yeah, I'm hoping for that. Okay, so you all, we gotta talk about this. Hold on a second. We gotta talk about this. The next category. The first time I watched Blackpink live going to an awards show was, of course, the 2022 VMAs. Oh, well, that's cool. I think my first award did they perform in Mama's 2018? I don't remember. But I think my first performance of theirs was probably that I saw in an award show. I think it was probably, I don't know if they performed in Mama's or if it was one of their music shows. Anya is having a solo comeback next year. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. Yes, Vocal King. Okay, so the next category. So I kind of like how the Fact Music Awards have best music for spring, summer, fall, and winter. I really like how they did that. Because every artist, I think every music that is released, now there's music that's released that's good for all year round, and there's some songs and music that's released that's perfect for a specific season. So for best music for spring, the winner was Lee Chan-won, and I believe he is a trot singer. I'm not familiar with trot music. Personally, for spring, I probably would have given that award to Daesang because his album Floral Scents is so good. I think Daesang's music is perfect for spring, fall, or winter. Kind of has those vibes. So best music for summer went to BTS. BTS has a lot of fun summer songs. Best music for fall went to BTS's V. I 1000% agree with this one because if you guys have heard V's recent, his solo debut, it is so fall coded. If that makes any sense. Like you hear his album and it is so soft. It is so, and his voice, it is the perfect music to play at a coffee shop in the fall. And also Daesang's music too. But I think, I don't know when the cutoff date for the Fact Music Awards is in terms of like when they're deciding the nominees. So for spring, I would have definitely chosen Daesang. Again, I'm not super familiar with Lee Chan-won. So that's just, I'm being super biased right now. That's why I'm saying I would have, given the award for spring to Daesang, for his album that he released earlier this year. Summer, BTS, yes. Fall, BTS V, yes, definitely. And for winter, they gave that award to Lim Young-woong. So I'm not super familiar with him, but he recently released a song and it's like completely different. And I heard a little bit of it and it's like a club banger. It's like super fun and like upbeat and stuff. But yeah, right? Yeah, so his song is called Do or Die. So that's great. So I'm assuming the Fact Music Awards gave him the award based off of the music that he released prior to Do or Die. Because Do or Die is not necessarily a winter song. It's more of like a club song. It's super fun. But anyway, definitely in terms of the awards for summer and fall, yes, I agree with BTS and V. So yeah, I absolutely love it. If you guys hear crying, that is my dog. On you having, yes. I love that Sungmin was able to re-debut as a trot singer. It makes me miss Super Junior T. Yes, and I think Sungmin is really happy doing that. So I think he really loves performing that genre and he looks like he's having a lot of fun. I follow him on Instagram and yeah. Okay, next up, I have to talk about this. So, Idol Plus Popularity Award. Oh my goodness, you guys could probably hear my dog. Okay, so Idol Plus Popularity Award went to BTS's Jimin. And I feel, now this is probably just me, but I feel like Jimin's song Set Me Free, part 2. I feel like that song is so, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. You could probably hear my dog. Wait, oh no. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, you all. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. 1 second, you all. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? Okay. I do want to talk about Jimin. Hold on. Okay, so ATEEZ, all of your EXO ladder seasons are on Patreon. I want to check out your reactions. Yes, my reaction to EXO ladder season 4 is up on Patreon. I'm currently watching EXO ladder season 2. So yeah, so the first 2 episodes are up. So I'm going to be watching episode 3 this week, episode 4 next week. But yeah, all my reactions to EXO ladder season 4 is on Patreon, and season 2, I'm currently watching it. So yeah. Oh, your dog is actually crying. Is it a boy or girl? And what's the name of your dog? My dog is a boy and his name is Happy. Yeah. It's fine. My dog goes crazy barking on and off all the time. It probably misses you. Yeah, my dog gets lonely very easily. My sister has a dog and she is 1 year old and I'm an uncle to her. Oh, and her name is Mia. Oh, my dog is also 1 year old. Okay, so really quickly, I do want to say, I kind of want, I don't know. To me, it feels like Jimin Set Me Free was kind of, I wouldn't say underappreciated. I just feel like, I think a lot of people liked his other song more, but personally, I think Set Me Free was so epic, and I would love to see him perform that song in an award show, because that song in itself is just so grand. And yeah, so overall, I hope Jimin will be able to perform it in an award show if he wants to, because I think it would be amazing and it would be show-stopping. So, yeah. And she is a golden doodle from Utah. Oh, golden doodles are so cute. Alrighty. Next up. Okay. So, best solo performer of the year went to Kwon. So I did see her performance for Underwater, and it was really good. I wouldn't say I'm not unfamiliar with her music. I am quite familiar with her music. I think her performance was solid, very good. Especially in the Fact Music Awards. I love the use of like the fans and the dancers. It was very ethereal and very, very nice. So congrats to Kwon Eunbi. If I were to give the award for best solo performer of the year, and if I were to split it in gender, so for girls and guys, for guys, I would have given it to Kang Daniel for SOS. So if you guys have seen Kang Daniel perform SOS and that music video, that is a cinematic masterpiece. I think he did an amazing job with that performance, personally. Again, I'm being biased, but seriously, I think Kang Daniel had a very solid comeback. But yes, so congratulations to Kwon Eunbi. I'm happy to see that she's performing in, you know, award shows and she's taking home an award, and yeah. Okay, so best band performer of the year went to Jannabi. So Jannabi takes home a lot of band awards. I know a couple of their songs. Personally, I would have liked FT Island to get this award because FT Island did have a comeback, but their comeback was like last month. So it was fairly recent. So again, I don't know when that cutoff date for the Fact Music Awards is. But I also think other bands that are really good that I know of besides FT Island and CN Blue, obviously. Sadly, CN Blue, they haven't had a Korean comeback this year. They recently had their Japanese comeback. That is my dog again. Why? Oh my gosh, my dog is so silly. Hold on a second. All right. I'm telling you, like, I think my dog is fine and then he'll start crying. And it's like, it is what it is. Okay. I'm so happy for Eunbi. She's one of my faves. She's really talented. Okay. So fan and star most voted went to BTS and Lim Young-woong. So Lim Young-woong, like, when everyone found out that he was having a comeback this month, like, everyone was like, oh no, we're doomed, because the Ajumas love him. So BTS and Lim Young-woong, they both took home the awards, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Fan and star most voted, yeah. So congrats to both of them. So Fan and Star Choice Award for group went to BTS, and for solo it went to Lim Young-woong. Now for hottest. Now this award is kind of interesting to me because the name hottest, that's 2PM's fandom name. I do got to talk about 2PM on my channel at some point because I love 2PM. But anyway, so I'm assuming this means like a group that's like generating a lot of buzz, I think. But anyway, the award went to BOYNEXTDOOR and xikers. So I absolutely loved xikers' debut. I have to catch up on their on their content. And BOYNEXTDOOR, I'm not 100% familiar with them, but I do know that they are a group under KOZ, Zico's company, which is under Hype. And yeah, so I have to check out BOYNEXTDOOR, but xikers, their debut was so good. Definitely one of my favorites, along with RIIZE, of this year. And I know I have to check out a lot of other debuts this year. I'm probably gonna have like 1 week where I just binge and watch all the debuts that happened this year, because I have been hearing a lot of buzz for another group called Evany, something like that. But anyway, so yeah, but overall, congrats to BOYNEXTDOOR and xikers. I will be checking out BOYNEXTDOOR. And and I have to catch up on xikers music, but I'm happy that they have this hottest award. I like the name of it. Okay, so last but not least, Fan and Star Best Ads Award went to Lim Young-woong. So I don't know if this is like brand, like Best Ads Award. I wonder if this is like brand reputation. But anyway, congrats to him. Yeah. I hope your dog is not lonely or show your dog on the live. Here's the thing. I try to get my dog, but then my dog runs away. And it's like, he's like, he comes towards me because he wants me to pick him up. But then when I try to get him, he runs away. And it's like, so yeah. Anyway, so there's that for the Fact Music Awards. I'm very curious if this is any indication to the rest of the award show season of this year. I did see some people commenting, and it was that Les Seraphim they didn't win anything, and a lot of people were shocked about that. I myself am also shocked about that. I like Les Seraphim's music, but their recent comeback isn't necessarily my cup of tea. But even I'm still shocked that they didn't win. At least for this award show. But again, it's only the first award show, and there's plenty more to come in the season. And I'm really excited. So I'm really hoping, and I tweeted this out, I'm really, really, really hoping that in Mama's there will be a massive collab stage. And I want it to be a surprise. I don't want them to announce it, that it's like this group and this group are going to have, or I don't even want them to announce a group. I just want to be watching the show live, and then the lights turn off, and then suddenly, boom, we see a group or an epic intro, and it's one group, and then we see another group, and then another group or another artist. And it's like this epic collab stage. And that's what I want. That's what I want to see. Specifically at Mama's. I don't know if they could pull it off, and obviously I don't know if they'll ever do it, but especially if it's like a group that's like 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen, and 5th gen, that would be amazing. But I don't know if that'll happen. We got to see who the lineup is for Mama's this year. I really liked what they did that year when it was leading up to Kingdom, that it was Stray Kids and ATEEZ, and I think there was another group that they did the joint Mama stage, and it was so epic. I loved it. It was such a cool way to tease Kingdom. So smart. But I really want to see an epic collab stage. Who? Honestly, I'm up for any group. I would like to see a collab between the generations. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I just love to see collab stages. I want to see more groups collab with each other. Not only groups in their agency, but groups outside of their agencies. I want to see more K-pop collabs. I want to see it happen. Also, more K-pop news. YG's new girl group, Baby Monsters, is debuting next month, but we still have no contract updates about Blackpink. Yeah. I don't know. We gotta see. I don't know what I know nothing about YG at this point. Because YG said that they were going to debut Baby Monster, and then they don't. And then they said that they did, and then they don't. And it's like, okay, we got to see what happens. Again, YG is company you can't trust when it comes to contract renewal discussions. Yep, we don't know. I don't know what's going on with YG. I'll believe it when I see it. That's what I'll say. Psy performed at Mama when Gangnam Style was huge. I have to see that performance. I'm not a huge fan of Gangnam Style, but Psy is a true performer. Like, when you go to his concert, you get your money's worth. Like, I've seen some of his shows, like video clips on YouTube and stuff. Amazing. I would love to go to one of his shows. And he has really catchy songs. Gangnam Style is not my cup of tea, but his other songs are really good. And it would be really fun to see him do another stage at Mama's. My dog was barking at people walking across our house. And I closed the main door on him. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, my dog also barks at like random strangers all the time. My favorite K-pop collab is Jimin and Taemin's dance performance. Yes. I also like when Taemin and Kai, they did the collab for Pretty Boy. I love that. Did you hear about Pentagon? Yes, I did. So Pentagon, 6 members are no longer under Cube. They are free. I'm so happy for them. But Pentagon will not be disbanding. Pentagon is still moving forward. And they just released a song today. I haven't heard it yet, but it's called With Universe. And I will be checking it out. And I'm really happy for them. And I like that Honsok and Kino, they went live on IG the day that they announced that, you know, some of the members weren't renewing with Cube. And I'm really happy for them. He usually comes to the door after I close the main door, but yes, he didn't stop. Oh, he even tried squeeze his face into the small gape of the gate. I almost had a freak out moment. Oh no! Oh my gosh, how scary. Oh. Bro, I remember Gangnam Style went huge in 2012 ever since I was little, when I was 6 years old. Yeah, Gangnam Style took over the world. Like, everywhere you went, Gangnam Style was playing everywhere. On the radios, in the supermarkets, in the stores, everywhere. Gangnam Style was playing. But yeah, so you all, I do have to start wrapping it up. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, give me 1 second, you all. All right, sorry you all, that was about my dog. Okay, so yeah. So will Pentagon be moving to a new company? I don't know. I don't know where the members are going to be going. I don't know if the members that left will be all going to the same company, or if they will be going to different companies like what GOT7 did. I don't know. But Pentagon is still going to be moving forward as Pentagon, regardless of where the members are going to be going in terms of company-wise. So, yeah. I remembered crying during the KBS performance, ending with a video of Jonghyun's performance as a memorial. Aww. I love how now that many groups are not disbanding, even when members are in different companies. I love that a lot. Yes, me too. It's nice because the groups that they go their separate, like, they don't go their separate ways. They go to different companies. The company that they choose, it caters to their needs as a solo, like in terms of their solo activities. But then the fact that they're still able to still be a group is very fun. It's very reassuring because it's like, you know that when they do have a comeback, it's on their terms and not necessarily on the terms of one company. So, and yeah, Pentagon should hire JB as their lawyer for their rights. Yes, definitely. JB worked hard. Yeah. Okay, you all. So I do have to start wrapping it up. And yeah, my sister's dog, Mia, comes to see me to visit, as she always gets excited and always kisses me. My sister always tells me she's not allowed to bark at random people. When she does bark, I had to tell my sister. Yeah, I'm training because my dog is still a puppy. So, like, I'm training him not to bark at strangers and stuff. But anyway, but yeah, so with that being said, I thank you all for being here and listening to me talk about the Fact Music Awards, because I really wanted to just talk about this, considering it's the first award show of this season, to my knowledge. And yeah, it's like the cultural for the K-pop group are changing. Oh yeah, the culture for K-pop groups are definitely changing. Yes. And I think it's not as, like, companies don't have as much power over a group as they used to, because groups no longer really, I mean, of course they do have to depend on a company when they start out, but definitely once they have their audience and once they gain traction, like, all they need is social media. Honestly, the fans do all the promoting. You know, like, how many groups have had comebacks and the fans are the ones promoting it? So definitely, yeah. So I see there's definitely a lot of changes going on, and there's a lot of good changes. So So yeah, so again, I do have to wrap it up. I don't know when I'll be doing the next live stream, excuse me. But I will try to do another live stream and talk about EXO updates and Super Junior updates and comeback updates and upcoming comebacks. I do want to talk about all those things. But that will take a very long time, especially because October is packed with comebacks and I'm really excited for them. And a lot of comebacks that did happen that I do want to talk about, and even comebacks that happened, but I haven't talked about it on my channel yet. So just because I don't react to something doesn't mean that I didn't like it. It's just I didn't have time to react to it. But trust me, there's a lot of things that were released and I'm loving it. And yeah, so with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this little live stream, give it a like. It helps. And I'll talk to you all in the next video. Friendly reminder, on Patreon, I am watching Super Junior content, variety show, and EXO. I'm currently watching EXO Ladder Season 2. I finished EXO Ladder Season 4. And I'm also watching Super Junior's SJ Returns 3. I finished Super TV 1, Super TV 2, SJ Returns 1, 2, and 4. And also, yeah. So there's just a lot of content on Patreon. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Outro music that I don't have. Bye.